Two times the charm. I actually recorded this episode already, and I feel like I've seen a bazillion YouTube videos where people said, I had to re-record that. Well, congratulations, I've arrived. I've now had to re-record this segment, so better to find out now than later. So, anyways, as you can see, I was checking my audio over here, and it is horrible. It is super buzzy, and I still have this really bad signal coming in. I don't know why, but it doesn't matter, because we're not gonna live with that. Don't save. Alright. Where's my pictures at? Oh boy, now everything is all out of whack. Oh boy, let's see, am I in focus? Right, I was trying not to do that again this episode, but now that I had to reset up everything, I had to check my focus, and I think I'm good. This next episode is going to be take place in the past, kind of like Back to the Future, but in the past. So I was digging through some old footage, going through all my YouTube videos, my massive library of 9 videos, and stumbled across this one video that never was posted. So found this video, and it takes place in a duck pond in Chicago, suburbs obviously of Chicago, not in Chicago. If we were taking pictures in a duck pond in Chicago,
same old place, sweet home Chicago.
But anyways, that's a whole other conversation. I used Ektar film for this, and the more that I see Ektar and my experience with it, the more I fall in love with it. And like I was talking about last episode, I need to find some film stocks that I want to use consistently so I can really work around those and start to eliminate some of the variables that you would run into in this hobby. Just a little bit about myself. My name is Andy Damas. I'm a full-time filmmaker, and film photography is my hobby. That's what this channel is all about. And I like to take people along on my little adventures with my family and snap away and become a better film photographer. Looking back at some of the images that I had created, I noticed some things in them that I wasn't a big fan of. I can see a maturity level that wasn't as refined. I think it has to do with just my background as a video person. Very often in the video industry, you want to have a very blurry background and keep the viewer's attention on what's in front of them. Because it being a time art, frame after frame, you don't get to sit still and actually look at a video still. That's why it's different than for photography. Now, I know that there is a place to have a blurry background for photos, but for landscape, and I would even argue some urban photography, you really want to have a lot in focus. And like I said, I know that there are times where you do want to have that blurrier background. Often the image is more inviting to the viewer when you really can see the details of it. Just like Ansel Adams, a lot of it's in focus. If you really look at it, it's very sharp and crisp. I mean, like you can see the crevices in the mountains, the ripples in the water. With large format cameras, it's not uncommon to shoot at a higher f-stop, whereas in video, it's like, can I shoot at 1.2? I was often taking pictures where I wanted to get that super shallow depth of field, and when I see the result, I'm like, I want to see all the leaves in focus. I think that'll look better. So it just kind of goes to show you the growth. And even though I haven't been shooting a lot of film in this break, I recognize that I need to start increasing my f-stop more, and I've been doing that more. So shooting at f8, f16, thereabouts, trying to find the sharpest f-stop within my lens. So without further ado, let's head on over to the duck pond in the suburbs of Chicago. Getting ready to go on a little adventure. Right? Yeah.
Guys, maybe we can go on ahead for berries and
Meet our messy house. Oh my gosh, it's gonna happen. We're gonna do Ektar. Oh man. Yep, we brought little man back here. Let's see, can I get you? Kendo. I got a crying baby. He won't be crying the whole time because mom's here too. Yes, I'm so glad I brought Ektar. I also got some Portra 400 and I don't think I have anything else wonky here. You know me, I usually just do one roll of video, so I hope you liked the last video, or if that video didn't even come out yet, of egg roast. Egg roast, I don't even know how to say it. Maybe that's why I call it egg roast. There's some great colors over there. Yeah, let's go on an adventure. Oh yeah. I didn't think I was going to do Ektar, but the leaves are changing. It seems like a little bit better than last year when I did the Ektar video. Just took 2 shots of the bridge there. We're kind of cloudy, a little overcast, so I really like that hard light. And you'll see the 2 images here side by side. When the light started coming out, I was like, oh, I'd rather get this shot. Hate to waste a frame, but that's the nature of film photography. So coming out here reminded me of a channel I really like, Steve Onions. If you guys haven't checked out his channel, it's awesome. If you like photography. He is what you would call a Jedi master. He is so good and so sound on his reasoning when he takes photos, and from time to time he even talks about some of the errors he makes, which when you're a film photographer, this is what happens, you know? You're taking a chance every time you hit the shutter button. I gotta do a better job being patient. Yeah, just when the sun hits something, it looks completely different. Chasing that light, as you guys know. Hopefully I don't have any more buzzing sound. Gonna have to figure out what that buzzing sound was, because I did not like that. And I think it has to do with this microphone. Trying to really utilize all the tools that I have without getting too crazy. So, and speaking of not getting too crazy, although this is gonna seem crazy, this is gonna be the new rig. Maybe not all the time, but the idea is I like this right here. So typically I take my photo, click, and then I come back around with the GoPro, 60 frames or whatever, get that slow-mo shot so you can see where, and then when I cut it together, you know, I take the video and then I drop in the image so you kind of see where I'm going. This, I'm just gonna hit record, and then when I'm taking my shots, I'm kind of capturing all together. Also, this guy here, this motor drive grip, and I never use it, which is that clip. Oh, it sounds like it clips. I never use this, but I think I will, because honestly, this is closer to what I'm used to when it comes to video. All the cameras I use typically have some sort of grip like this. So I think that this might be something I use going forward. They do also have a grip that is not battery powered, and it's actually got the winder here, which I like that more. So there's that, which is going to be pretty sweet. And also I have this prism. I never use this prism over here, this guy. And maybe I'll incorporate that too. So love the Ektar. Ektar is amazing. I was warned by a viewer that it's probably best not to shoot people with fair skin because you'll turn them into lobsters. I don't think I've shot anybody and it's looked like that. But then again, I don't know if I've shot anybody with Ektar. I think it's just been trees and stuff like that. So maybe I have to switch it up when I do portraiture and all that stuff. The image that I really liked was that one. That one's really cool. The reason I like that one was because I like that it, for the most part, really encapsulates the light spectrum. I couldn't tell you how many stops of light it has, but I mean, you can see some hard light up at the top, and even in here, there's some hard light. And then just, you know, the shadows. So I'm trying to kind of get in both, almost storybook look to it. And I just like the composition of it too, like the trees off to the side, and then it kind of, the branches jut up into the image. And my second pick would probably have to be the trees that are like they're like that. Well, not like Pan's Labyrinth. I like the way these look. I kind of wish they were more sharp, you know, getting back to shooting at a higher f-stop. Now that one's not too bad, but even it is still, you know, kind of soft in the background. I kind of want a bigger depth of field in there, and I know it's 100 speed film, so it's hard to say. And I did have a tripod, so I probably could have. Next episode is going to be in Sweetwater, Tennessee, a historic town. Lots of cool buildings there. Also, Abram Falls, very popular waterfall here in Tennessee in the Smoky Mountains. So, like always, like, share, and subscribe. Please share it to anybody that might enjoy this. I'm almost at 50 subscribers. Not a big deal, but a big deal to me. So if you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Look forward to getting this one out ASAP, probably next week. But it'll be, to you, doesn't matter because it's in the past. All right, I'm getting lost here. But appreciate all the support. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.